Hey, thanks for stopping by. I'm Joe Cortez. This is James Burns of FrontRowPreps.com, powered by Chicken Ranch Casino. And it's time once again, Burnsy, for our large school football rankings, week 2, presented by Valley Orthopaedic, the bone and joint specialists. Start down at the bottom right now, where number 10, Gregori.
Yeah, the Jaguars are clinging to that number 10 spot.
Jaguars.
Rough opening week for Jason McCoy's bunch. They go down to Buhach Colony, take one on the chin. I think Gregori had a tough time moving the ball, even though we thought they had all these athletes, and they do. They have all these athletes in the skill position. They just didn't use the Longstreth twins enough, is what Sean Lynch told me. You know, they have another tough test. They got to go back into Merced County and play Merced, a team that is coming off an impressive victory of their own against Del Campo, 51-15. Boy.
And I win against my Bears.
It's going to be another tough test for Gregori, and if they can't get if they can't get Marcelo and Trey Longstreth going, if they can't get those athletes in space and put some points on the board, they could be in trouble. They could be out of the top 10 by week 2.
You know, a lot of teams could say that about facing CCC opponents last week. The CCC did really well. I think only El Capitan lost. Patterson comes in number 9.
Yeah. Patterson actually debuted last week at number 10. They were there. They opened it up against Tokay, and they did fantastic. They went to the Great Bowl and put on a show.
Did what they do.
Sophomore Jordan Imada, 190 plus yards on the ground. He's going to be an absolute beast. Rob Cozart likes him. Nate Garcia scores 2 touchdowns. They move up one spot in the poll, and we like the Tigers. It looks like they're going to be a fun bunch to watch.
Always. Number 8, an old CCC school who is now playing in the C-Cal, Pitman.
Fantastic showing by the offense. Peyton Bass goes in for 2 touchdowns. They just absolutely annihilate Lincoln, and they look like a team that is for real in the C-Cal. You know, we thought the C-Cal was going to be tough and that there were a number of teams that could win it, and Pitman clearly put themselves in the conversation with that first win.
Number 7, my alma mater, whom I picked against last week. I don't believe it. I never do it. I'm the ultimate homer. I went with Del Campo, and Merced thumped them. They've got Gregori this week.
Hey, Merced is quickly becoming like I thought BC was going to be the favorite to win the CCC, and I'm not coming off that pick, but I think that Merced is a team that you've got to take notice of the Merced Bears. You know, listen, Demir Warren at quarterback. We talked all week last week about what it's like to have a veteran quarterback in place. You got Xavier Stewart, a playmaker. They've got 3 or 4 backs that they absolutely love, and then get this, they've got 3 350-pound linemen, you know, out there protecting those guys.
Hey, we growing big in Merced, Bernsey.
My goodness. So, you know, I'm liking the Bears. I'm liking the Bears a lot here, and I think we'll get into our predictions a little bit later. But it's you know, if you're Gregori, you're really thinking, hey, we've got to put on our best performance here in week 1 of the season, or we're going to be outside the top 10.
Absolutely. Hey, number 6, Buhach Colony, that CCC we've been talking about. My twin daughter's alma mater, the Thunder.
God, you got your fingerprints all over this top 10, man.
I'm all over.
Hey, you know, BC, what an impressive victory over Gregori. They come out and they really just kind of smash mouth football, take it to the Jaguars.
They did.
John Buttry, Owen Thomas really get it done. Carry the Fly Boys to victory there.
Number 5, the Downey Knights with freshman quarterback Bo Green was impressive in his varsity debut, his high school football debut.
Yeah.
And led the Knights to a big win over East Union.
You know, but don't sleep on Bryce Gauck. You know, Jeremy Plow, the coach, said, listen, we're going to go with the 2 quarterbacks until one of them clearly separates themselves, and neither one is giving an inch right now. Bo Green, fantastic job, but Bryce Gaucker, man, hats off to you for
number 4. And this is the only movement we had in the top part of the poll. Turlock, after a loss to Freedom, moves from number 3 to number 4. They've got Reno this week,
and Reno's one of the top teams in all the state of Nevada.
They're one of the
They went to a state final last year. I think they're ranked number 6 in the state.
They are.
And it's going to be a great opening test for Turlock.
Absolutely.
Home test.
And remember, Turlock had 5 turnovers in that game, and we're still in it.
True.
So, you know, they clean up. They're looking good. Yeah. Number 3, Oakdale, as we alluded to earlier, a big win over arch rival Sonora at the Corral, 49-0.
They are absolutely fast, and they're hungry.
How
you know, I mean,
that's always the Oakdale.
The way they attack Sonora's triple option offense really shut it down, and the way they got after it on offense too. I mean, it was an eye-opening performance for me. I didn't think that they were going to look that good in week 1 in their opener. But they were fantastic, and they're very, very deserving of that number 3 spot.
You know, number 2, your alma mater, Manteca.
Great debut by Ryan Ward, the quarterback, goes for over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. His favorite target on the night was George Sedano, who had 7 catches for 178.
And of course, he's replacing the great Gino Campiotti,
Yep.
who was a 3-year varsity player. Number one.
Yeah,
We're here, and here we are. Hey, what a coincidence. We happen to be
Here we
at
are.
Central
Yep.
Catholic. The Raiders are behind us. They're preparing for, who are they playing this week?
De La Salle.
Oh, that's right, De La Salle, playing De La Salle. And, and they remain our number 1 team after a big, impressive shutout victory of Clovis West in Fresno.
The buzzword out here all week long has been perfection, perfection, perfection. For Central Catholic to have a chance in this game, and we'll dive deeper into it in our prediction show. They've got to be perfect, and so that's what they're stressing here.
De La Salle is probably better at every position.
Yeah. True of every program in Northern California, maybe even the state.
You don't become a national powerhouse
Yeah.
without having top-tier talent. That's it for our large school prediction show, brought to you by Valley Orthopaedic, the bone and joint specialists. For James Burns, I'm Joe Cortez of Front Row Preps, powered by Chicken Ranch Casino. We'll see you here next time.